See, all these things are the logistics of your life. See, a lot of women in your position tend to wait till after their kids are gone, like 18 or up, but you waited to have your children so late. If you wait, you'll be 7 years old, 11 years, you'll be 56. You've got some
Exactly.
you got some very serious things to sort out. And then know what all that looks like on the open market, and then know how to go out and present it to available men. The guy you're likely going to find is probably a man making about $40,000 to $60,000 a year here in Atlanta, a regular middle class working guy. Probably is already a divorced man. Maybe has a child. He's on child support or something. So where he doesn't want any additional kids, your kids are there. You know, he's cool with that, but he's a dominant alpha provider male. You know, y'all are, you know, the mortgages. Maybe he doesn't have a house. I don't know, in Atlanta. So many people do different things. He move into your house. I mean, and y'all live just like most people. But the way you were talking is you don't want that. You want somebody who's going to be able to come elevate your life.
Well, I mean, you just described that as a partnership.
Yeah, it is. It is not a traditional marriage. It is a partnership because you guys are coming together for practical reasons. That does not mean that there's no romance, but look, men, high value men don't take on situations like yours. Men who
Okay.
have fewer options are more willing to take on situations like yours. There are men out there who don't want to die alone either. So he's like, well, I really can't get much better than her. Yeah, you're going to have to settle. Y'all going to have to settle for each other. How else can I say it? Either he'll settle for you and you'll settle for him. And y'all just do like everybody else does, or he'll just live over there and you'll live over there. But what I'm trying to get you to understand is you can't get up here. Not realistically. And most women, when they think about a man, they think about a man is going to elevate. I'm going to increase. No, maintenance is what you get. Somebody in the house, somebody to cut the yard.
So I should be looking for the maintenance man.
Yeah, I'll give you as much as I can. I'm telling you, at your age, with what you got going on, I don't know if you know any 45-year-old women with 2 kids under 10, and who make $55,000 a year, who's average looking, gets any well-off men.
I hear you.
All right then. Anything else? Got to book your session. Can't call back in on this topic.
All right. Well, I thank you. I thank you for your advice.
All right. Have a good night. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Guys, you know, I have to take it as being honest. Look, guys, the generation between 36 and 60, age between 36 and 60, it's going to be a lot of that coming. Going to be a lot of that coming. Here's the thing. High value men, high value made men, high value men create themselves. And see, in the black community, we have to stop making young women think there's something wrong with dating men in their late 30s or 40s. It takes time and effort for a man to create himself. You don't become high value truly in your 20s. It takes time, effort, reproducible results. And, you know, I think we're kind of scratching the surface over here. That's why I say by the time a guy becomes high value, he wants a reward. And like it or not, ladies, men look at you as their reward for hard work. Are you a reward? I asked the question, what are your looks worth? These are harsh questions, but they are true to men nonetheless. So we're about to get up out of here. The numbers are starting to drop. Tomorrow night's show, we touch single mothers again. We got to get back into the single mothers. And yes, we're going to do a part 2 to the colorism show, because I know that we only scratch the surface. And those two subjects run very deep with sisters. But we got to make some headway on this topic if we expect to get anywhere. If the end consumer of the product, which is a woman, is a man, what kind of women are we making for black men? Now, I know people, what kind of men are we making for black women? Can't be concerned with that. I deal with grown men. I deal with men who are out doing stuff. I don't deal with cornbread now. I deal with straight up Blue Henrys and Blake Henrys and Hit Squad and men out here who are putting in the work.